Cox and Eye Associates. Here, eye diseases and injuries receive the best care because we offer the newest surgical techniques, supported by the best technology. We'd be honored to be on the forefront of your eye care. Learn more by visiting avera.org/Wilcoxon. avera.org/Wilcoxon.
Did you ever hear that cheese is the favorite food of all mice? Well, that's just a myth. Here's the fact. Mice love all food, often eating up to 8 pounds of it in their lifetime. Mice spread disease through urine, droppings, and dander, contaminating food and surfaces like counters and floors, and that's no myth. A pest professional is your best defense against the devastation rodents, termites, roaches, and ants can cause to your home and family.
Olson Pest Technicians, 1-800-KIL-BUGS.
Are you suffering from a recent injury or chronic pain?
Come see us, Lane and Reed Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of techniques to meet every patient's need and preference, including adjustments, dry needling, acupuncture, cupping, and rehabilitation.
We are dedicated to providing personalized and effective treatment plans to help you perform at your highest level and feel your best.
Whether you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, or a sports injury, we've got you covered.
Go to swatchiropracticandrehab.com to schedule an appointment.
Think about how people really see you. The kid at the drive-thru just sees a coffee drinker.
Please pull forward.
Your local barista sees the person who loves a smiley face in their latte.
See you next time.
It's kind of the same way with insurance. Other insurance companies just see a customer, but a State Farm agent sees more. They see you as a neighbor. Your State Farm agent is here to get to know who you really are so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411 today to learn more.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care. Whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner. Let's start talking Yankton Wrestling. Joining us on the Pizza Ranch phone line, Coach Robert Coyle. Coach, first of all, how we doing? And how was your summer and fall as the winter season approaches?
We're doing great. We're doing really good. We had a lot of off-season wrestling going on this year, and into the fall. A lot of the kids that are on the team right now were in football or fall activities. So kids were staying busy, and then starting Monday on the 18th, we got after it, and we've been going 2 days all week in the morning and after school. So kids are probably feeling pretty sore, but we're getting them conditioned and prepared for the season, that's for sure. So thanks for having me.
So the 18th was the first contact then. That's what you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
Man, those guys that also play football or other sports, but especially football, because that's the schedule I know the best, obviously, but very quick turnaround for those guys. Yeah,
this year, obviously we wanted them to, go farther and make it, and kind of ended the season on a heartbreaker. But they had a week off pretty much to kind of, get some rest, refocus themselves, get themselves ready for wrestling, as well as, wrap up with football or whatever their fall activity was. And then, get after it right away. It was Monday, we were after school, and then every other day's been in the morning. So I've been really impressed, though, with not only the kids in the fall activities that had the short turnaround, but the kids the energy's up this year, and we have leaders on the team that I've been really proud of, and I'm really excited for this season, and mostly for the kids.
December 5th is your first competition, and I want to ask, so when you first started having contact with these guys, practices and stuff, what's the first, week of practice like? Is that mainly just conditioning, kind of trying to whip them back into shape?
Yeah, it's a lot of, you usually have a couple different skill levels. We have a lot of new kids that have never wrestled before on the team this year, which is great. We want to get kids out and familiar with the sport and increase our numbers. And so you're kind of working with, the very basics and making sure that you're teaching those skills, not only for those new kids, but making sure that the kids who have wrestled, most of their lives or for at least a few years, they're getting back and they're not so rusty too as well. So we're really going over the basics this week and taking our time. And then when we get to that live and conditioning, we're getting after it. Kids are getting good running workouts, but also just different core things. They're doing rosies as well. So they're very sore, that's for sure. But we're focusing really on the basics, and we're focusing on then, the end of the practice, getting them conditioned for that, December 5th meet against Watertown and Beersford.
It's so great that multiple sports, I think all of them actually, utilize Coach Rosie's and that Rosie program. That's just been so great for Yankton High School.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to have like that. I can count on them. They're going to, run I'm still there for the kids and at the lifts and stuff, but we can count on them to come up with what we think is best for the kids as far as, what they're needing as far as strength, core, or conditioning too as well. So we really count on those guys to help us out, and they do a good job, and a really good job with the kids and holding them accountable and all those things. So it's great too, that it's utilized by all sports, because then the kids know them, especially if they're out for other activities. So really happy that we have Rosie's and all those guys out on that team to help us out.
And then talk to me a little bit, Coach, about your coaching staff. Who's all with you this year?
So we got Riley Smith, obviously former head coach for the Bucks and Gazelles. He's with us this year, and he's continuing to be just a great help. A lot of behind this, seeing stuff with paperwork and track wrestling and all that. And he's always there to. He's been very, very helpful, not only last year but this year as well. And then we also have Jason Pasco, who's helping out again this year. He does a lot with a lot with our practices, does a lot with our JV, and ends up taking them to a lot of meets. And then we also have Jason Yagi as well this year. He's actually a middle school coach, but he did some extra paperwork so he could help out with the girls this year, because we have an increased number of girls. So when we got 2 or 3 different meets going on, we can send guys different places and make sure all the kids are covered. And finally, we have Owen Phillips. He was a volunteer coach last year, former Yankton Buck football player and wrestler. He's also going to help out again this year. So we got 5 guys to help out, and we really appreciate that a lot. And then the middle school staff, we also have head coach Ryan Haig, obvious former high school head wrestling coach, as well as Sarah Shortbowl too. So those guys have been a lot of great help, and they've really helped us all and all the kids get after it this first week.
So more girl participation. I've kind of heard that just from across the state that numbers are going up, and that's just a great sign for wrestling across the state, right?
Yes, it's across the state for sure. It's definitely one of the most, and across nationally, it's one of the most rising, fastest, increasing sports of any male, female. Girls wrestling is really starting to get more and more girls out, and I think that's awesome for the sport. I think it's awesome for the girls. I think it's awesome for everybody. There's a lot more participation from that, and I look for the numbers to keep increasing too.
All right, Coach, kind of what's the philosophy going into this season overall for the team? I know it's kind of a 30,000-foot view, but after last season, going into this season, what was something that you really wanted to attack? Kind of what's the mindset of the team?
Mindset of the team is just doing your part and having that work ethic, because if we do the right things and all the small things right, those small things are going to start adding up to big things, especially each individual kid. So we're making sure really we're sitting down with every kid. We're making sure we're not letting things go that might, and that small thing that you skip or that rep that you cheat yourself on, that might be the difference between you making state and not making state. We are focusing on the power of the growth between the kids. And obviously, like I said, we have those different levels of kids on the team this year, but holding everybody accountable and getting them all on the same page, and keeping each other accountable as well. We really want to see, last season was great. We can use that as, our baseline now into my second year. And a lot of these kids' second year on varsity. We can use that as a baseline. That was great, but don't be satisfied with that. And so if we can keep growing as a team, each individual does their part, whether that's at practice, lift, duels, good things are going to keep happening and keep progressing as well.
All right, love to hear it. And Coach, as the season goes on, we'll get more into depth with each individual wrestler and obviously meets, but I really just wanted kind of a soft opening, if you will, for a season preview, as we're kind of in that I'm going to call it kind of a dead period, obviously, because I am all about the competitions, right? But
Yep.
it's all the teams are meeting and starting to ramp things up. So it's an exciting time of year, and I know a very busy time of the year for you. So I want to say thank you for joining us here on the Pizza Ranch phone line.
Absolutely. We appreciate what you guys do and getting us in all the Yankton sports and more recognition, and the kids, that's what it's about. So we really appreciate you guys, and, happy to have I appreciate you having me on.
Thanks, Coach. That was Coach Robert Coyle, Yankton Wrestling. We'll take a break, come back, and continue here on the Coach's Corner. Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explorers CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Traveling to Yankton for business or pleasure? Then book your stay at Yankton's two best hotels, the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Both are conveniently located to everything in Yankton. Both offer complimentary hot breakfast and meeting rooms for business travelers. And if you want a great rate and still be able to change your reservation without a hassle, call either hotel direct. The Fairfield and Holiday Inn Express, two great hotel choices when visiting or arranging rooms for guests to Yankton.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including weekend maintenance technician 2. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers. Start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
¿Está buscando una casa para comprar? Me llamo Deb Speck de Vision Real Estate y puedo ayudarle a encontrar la casa perfecta. Yo sé que la barrera del idioma puede ser difícil, pero puedo facilitar el proceso. Escoja a un agente que se habla español. Envíeme un mensaje de texto 605-661-9398.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner. Join us on the Pizza Ranch phone line, Coach Justin Olson, Yankton Gazelles Gymnastics. Coach, first of all, I asked Coach Robert Coyle Wrestling how his fall was and stuff, but I've been talking to you all fall, and now we're just going to continue on into the winter, but instead of football, we'll talk gymnastics. So first of all, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Bryce. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's get into gymnastics, kind of a soft preview. When is your first practices or first contact with the team, or when was it? Or when is it?
Well, it was actually it happened November 4th. So I had a little bit of overlap there with football. So hats off to my great assistant coaches, Laura Stellick and Haley Vornhagen. They handled the afternoon practices, and I got there every once in a while in the morning to help out. Unfortunately, we didn't make the second week. So that's kind of where we're at with it. And now I'm back full time in gymnastics mode, and we're looking at, had a good 2.5 weeks of practice, and looking forward to the beginning of our meet season.
Yeah, December 3rd is the first competition. So you mentioned your assistant coaches kind of took the ball to begin with, obviously, and you were overseeing, because obviously you were very busy with football at the time. But kind of what's the first couple weeks or first few weeks of practice like? Is it? I'm assuming these girls, this is not one of those sports where they're just getting ramped up. They practice year round, pretty much, right?
Well, I mean, some of them do. Our team this year is more comprised of girls that are more seasonal gymnasts. So, and I am 100% on board with multi, sport athletes, because I think that makes the best athlete. But we don't have any girls that actually will go, all year round, which makes this, this season unique. And in the past, we haven't had many of them either. But so, I mean, it's kind of getting back into it. And if they came out of volleyball or, cross country or another sport that they were in, prior to the start of the season, it's getting back into getting in shape, strength and conditioning, and then working on some of the basics and making sure that they can perform those higher level skills more efficiently and safely. And that's kind of how we build up into the rest of the season as well.
And Coach, how important is being a part of something like Coach Rosie's for those athletes that are coming from different sports? Because all the coaches across all sports I talk to that have multi-sport athletes, it's very important to get them in the kind of shape they need to for that specific sport.
It's super important. One, for preventing injuries, and then two, for just maintaining strength and conditioning. And for the gymnasts, it's also good too, because they get in there, and on the first day back, whether we had some volleyball players, and the strength and conditioning might look a little bit different for the gymnasts. So they can kind of get a gauge on what they need to do inside those workouts to help benefit them in the gymnastics world. And with collaboration, Coach Rosie and Coach Miles and Coach Carlos and all the rest of the gang over there at Coach Rosie Performance, they do a really good job of communicating with us coaches to figure out a great plan for the in-season training. And we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for them as well. And then that's, as we're talking about Coach Rosie, it's the same thing with a big shout out to the, Yankton Booster Club, who provides a big chunk of money for that benefit for our kids, to go to Coach Rosie, have them in-season train in whatever sport or activity that they're into. So very, very important for our kids to have Coach Rosie involved and just woven into our program.
This season you have 3 home meets proper, and then one at the high school gym, or at the summit, if you will. And obviously this has been going on now, 4 years of the new cheer area, or not cheer center, my bad. The new River City Gymnastics and Cheer. Has it been about 4 years now? You guys have moved over there?
Yeah. I think we're actually approaching year 4. Come up in February would be, we'll mark that 4th year that we're in there. The space looks a little different. They're actually getting something going at the mall now. So
that's what I was going to ask. I was wondering if the construction is kind of there.
Yeah. So the parking lot is great. I mean, the parking lot looks great. So that's a benefit. And then, but the downside, obviously we lost, some space, but however, Bryce, we still have a really nice space to work, in the River City Gymnastics Center. And, there's 2 floors in there with tons of beams, bars. So we're still lucky to have a real good space. It's still bigger than the high school gymnastics center room that, they turned into the wrestling room. So we're lucky to have that space in collaboration with River City Gymnastics.
Absolutely. First competition, December 3rd. So we will most likely have a conversation even before then. Like I said, this is kind of the soft opening, and then I want to check in with you again and see how the team is progressing as you get closer to competition. But
you bet.
Coach, for the soft opening, I want to say appreciate you joining us here on the Pizza Ranch phone line.
Yeah, I'm glad to talk about and promote the sport of gymnastics. And hey, good luck to all those winter sports. Go Bucks and Gazelles. Thanks, Bryce.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well.
Thank you. You too.
All right, let's Coach Justin Olson, Yankton Gazelles Gymnastics. We'll take a break, come back, and continue here on the Coach's Corner.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy. Some restrictions apply.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Don't wait for the snow and cold to get here. Now is the time to get your garage and shop doors repaired and serviced before the winter season. It's time to call the Garage Door Professionals.
This is Cody Miles, owner of Upper Midwest Garage Door.
We will service your door for less problems this winter. So if your garage or shop doors need replacing or just a tune-up,
get started today with your local independent Clopay dealer, Upper Midwest Garage Door. Give us a call, stop by, or learn more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
Pizza Ranch is all about the cookie. This is Mike from Yankton Pizza Ranch. Get ready for our famous family-sized chocolate chip cookie filled with chewy, gooey, chocolatey goodness. And right now, you can feed your group for just $20. Grab our online pizza deal, 2 single-topping medium pizzas, a small cheesy ranch sticks, and a small cactus bread, all for $20. Simply go to pizzaranch.com to order now.
Whoa, that's good.
Are you a business owner looking to offer your employees some benefits? We can help. Missouri River Associates offers all the major health insurance carriers, along with group life, dental, vision, and more. Give me, Jen Great, a call today to review your business and employee needs.
Your income is essential and irreplaceable, so protect it with disability income insurance. Get coverage that keeps you secure if life takes an unexpected turn. Disability income allows you to receive income even when you can't work, because your financial security shouldn't depend on your health. Give me, Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates, a call.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explorers CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
Don't wait for the snow and cold to get here. Now is the time to get your garage and shop doors repaired and serviced before the winter season. It's time to call the Garage Door Professionals.
This is Cody Miles, owner of Upper Midwest Garage Door.
We will service your door for less problems this winter. So if your garage or shop doors need replacing or just a tune-up,
get started today with your local independent Clopay dealer, Upper Midwest Garage Door. Give us a call, stop by, or learn more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
All right, welcome back in here to the Coach's Corner. I am Bryce Ladwig, Coach's Corner powered by Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Coach has joined us on the Pizza Ranch phone line today for legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch. It's on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. That's Yankton Pizza Ranch. Thanks to Coach Robert Coyle and Coach Justin Olson joining us here this morning on the Pizza Ranch phone line. Getting ready for those seasons to get rolling here. Next week,
we'll do a basketball preview. And then the following week, we'll officially be in full swing across all sports. So looking forward to that. Coach Blake Savvy and Coach Chris Haynes, and maybe some varsity coaches as well. I'll find out. But next week here on the Coaches Corner Show, thank you for joining us here this morning. Some big matchups around the state. Lancers at Waldorf for basketball doubleheader, and that starts at 1:15 right here on KYNT. And it'll be audio simulcasted on KYNTV. And then, of course, our USD Coyotes hosting NDSU for a share of the Missouri Valley Football Conference title at the Dakota Dome. And a lot of good national college football games on today as well. It's a good day of sports ahead of us. And chilly weather, which, unpopular opinion, I'm kind of a huge fan of. So, could be a lot worse coming up here this weekend. But again, thank you for joining us here on the Coach's Corner on KYNT and KYNTV, Yankton's home team and stream. I'm Bryce Ladwig, and we'll talk to you next week.
FM 1021 and AM 1450, KYNT, Yankton.